put some new stuff in that we hadn't covered yet. The guys had gone pretty hard for the first 3 days, so we're just trying to keep everybody healthy. We don't want Summer League to turn into a survival of the fittest if possible, but everybody was able to do something today, so that was positive, and we'll have one more hard session tomorrow before we fly out. Yeah, he went through today's practice. Yeah, he came in first day, had some soreness, so we took it easy on him, but today he went through everything, and we're expecting to go tomorrow.
Scott, what are your first impressions of working with Kara Lawson?
Of who, sorry?
Kara Lawson.
Oh, she's great. I was telling her, actually, when I first graduated from college, I went to work camp at Tennessee for Pat Summitt. My first job was an assistant with the women's college team, so I wanted to try and learn from the best, and she was playing. It was an elite camp, and the campers, the all-star team from the camp played against the players from Tennessee. All the parents and stuff were watching, and her team got beat by the campers. And Coach Summitt went out and waved and smiled at all the parents and thanked them for sending their daughters to the camp, and then took the whole team back and lambasted them underneath the arena. So I had to confirm with her that was true, and she said yes. She claimed they had a rematch later that night with no one watching it, and they won, but I only remember the one game. But yeah, she's been great, running some drills. She's getting along great with the guys, and she's going to be a great addition to the staff.
Scott, I know you're not part of the summer squad, but have you been working with Gordon at all in the morning?
Yeah.
How does he look? How's he feel?
Gordon looks great. This will be the 5th or 6th week we've been going every day. We've got a pretty intense weight program, 3-4 days a week. He's on the court 5 days a week. He's getting stronger, getting faster, getting leaner. And from a basketball perspective, it's hard to test things like that, but I think he looks pretty good. His shot, his ball handling, a lot crisper. He's just hungry to get better, so I don't want to speak for him, but I'm very happy with the effort and progress that he's putting in.
Scott, what have you seen from Max so far?
So Max went through practice today. It was his first kind of full practice, even though it was light. I'm hoping tomorrow we'll see his first live action. But what I see from him so far is he's a tough kid, good-looking shot, and just from the brief drills that he's been in, makes some good reads and seems to have a little bit of a basketball IQ to him. So I'm really hoping that he can get out there and play. I think it would help our team, but more importantly, give him some reps before the fall.
A lot of shooters went pretty high in the draft this year. Do you have sort of a sense of why he might have maybe slipped out at all? It seemed like he might have been a guy who went second round.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I can't speak. I mean, I look at a guy like him or even a guy like Taco. Why would someone take Taco with the 50th pick instead of letting him slide down? So I can't speak for that, but I think he's probably going to be a steal if he's healthy. I think we're going to see that he can get out there and be a potential 3-and-D guy in the NBA.
Has there been maybe one player that stood out to you and how they've been able to adjust fairly quickly?
I think Trey Waters deserves a shout-out. A lot of people have a knock on that he's smaller, and maybe that's why he didn't get drafted higher or whatever the case may be. But I'm a sucker for guys that can make good reads, make the right play, depending on what the defense gives you, and that's his specialty. So he's had some nifty passes out there already. He makes good reads, and he's shown a little bit of a shooting ability that maybe we weren't expecting. Coming off the screen, knocking down a shot, coming off pick and roll, knocking down a shot. But at the end of the day, he gets the ball in his hands. He's going to find the guys that are open. And, that's kind of what I like the most. So I think he's been impressive to everybody so far.
The way the game is played today, does Grant's post-up game have a place?
I think in the traditional sense, maybe not, because he's a smaller big, but in the way the game is played today with all the switching, it definitely has a place. If you're going to be a floor-man with size, you got to be able to punish switches so that they can't just switch our ball screens or pin downs, whatever the case may be. If he can't punish guys in a post that are smaller than him, it allows teams to switch whenever they want. So guys like him, Gersh, we're hoping to get them into switches this summer and give them a chance to work on that part of the game.